What's up, y'all? Friendly neighborhood sneaker man, Goat Weezy. I'm laughing because I was reading the comments when I was setting everything up. Top talking about, I think he forgot he was going live. Nah, man, I had to finish setting up, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, following through with your boy, man. Uh, Hold on, let me get everything else situated as far as this goes. Man, it was crazy. Last night was crazy. I stayed up till about 2 in the morning on Skip's IG live. Then I went to Ron's live. Like, it's crazy. Hold on, y'all. My bad. All right, we good to go. We good to go. Let's see who we got here. I know we got Tops in here. I'm gonna post the link to Tops. I'm gonna say what I want to say first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to get everybody else's point of view. But let me check out the chat once again. Doctavius Jackson, what's up, man? My boy Sean, what's going on, bro? Wave God. Hey, I was chewing some gum, but I spit it out. I spit it out. Grip kicks. What's going on, y'all? Man, I really appreciate y'all for coming through. I wanted to do it a little early because I know Ron and everybody else be going live. Like they got the prime time. I'm just the midday. I feel like I'm Montel Williams of the sneaker community, man. If y'all don't remember who Montel Williams is, man, y'all need to Google Montel. Montel used to have a good show back in the day. All right, the girl K, kicking it with Beezy. What's good? All right, so you guys see it in the title. I should have put why do you hate reselling? So last night, Unbreakable had a live, and he had people come in and talk about reselling, why they hate reselling, or why do you like resellers? So what I got from it was just a whole bunch of men crying. The ones who didn't like reselling was basically just a whole bunch of men crying. And it's sad because this society has become a society that needs instant gratification. And as a person who works with children all day, every day, 5 days a week, I see it in the kids, and I can see it's coming from the parents. Like, dog, learn how to take L's. That's my first lesson. Learn how to take L's. That's how I know a lot of those people have never played sports. If you know me, y'all know I like to relate sports with life. All right. When I was in 4th grade, my first time playing organized basketball, we lost 10 games. Had 10 games and lost 10. We were 0-10. Bruh, I cried. I cried. I cried after the last game. I like, damn, I ain't good enough to win one game. Like, you gotta learn how to take losses. With losses comes lessons, man. So that's all I saw last night on Unbreakable's live was just a whole bunch of grown men crying. Well, y'all taking away shoes from the people who want to wear the shoes. Then somebody said resellers ain't sneakerheads. I'm like, oh, they got a bunch of sneakers. They got a lot of sneakers. And that's the crazy thing, dog. Like, y'all were sounding like y'all were crying, a bunch of grown men crying. Like, dog, even when we take L's on the sneakers app, I think I had a video with the Travis Scott ones, but that was just something, that was just a character. Like, I wasn't really mad about the Travis Scott ones because I knew that was a needle in a haystack. Like, I knew everybody wasn't gonna hit on that. But guess what? I kept trying on sneakers. I kept trying on the sneakers app, and then boom, I done hit the Travis Scott 6s and I hit the Travis Scott Air Force One. So if you take a L, you bound to get a win. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all got it. Y'all not thinking logically about the whole reselling game. Second of all, if I'm going, basically reselling is a service. So you mean to tell me if you ask me for a sneaker, you think I'm gonna give you that sneaker at retail when I done went out, I done drove around, that's gas. I done went to trying to find a shoe for you and you want me to give you retail? Like, no, it's a service. And it's just sneakers. We just got the Brand 11s back in 2012, 7 years. Granted, if you make it 7 years to live, you got another chance of hitting. I'm pretty sure them Travis Scott's gonna come out again. If they don't, oh well. Like, I don't understand why y'all are so mad at people who resell sneakers or people who hustling. What about the bootlegger? If for all my people who likes to take adult drinks, what about bootleggers? I know in South Carolina, the liquor store, the ABC store closed at 6 o'clock here in South Carolina. So when I'm at work, dang, I may not be able to make the liquor store in time if I want to have a drink. So guess where I gotta go? I gotta go to the bootlegger if I want to drink. Like y'all not thinking logically, man. Like y'all is at this point it really is hating. Like if you want a sneaker that bad, if you want to beat the resellers, compete with the resellers. Oh, that's all you got to do is compete with them. That's what I'm saying. That's how I know a lot of y'all didn't play sports because y'all don't know how to compete. Y'all want to whine and crying and I want to say the B word, but I'm trying to change my channel into a kid-friendly channel. But y'all B word and moan about people who out here making money. Like, dog, compete with the resellers. Like, compete. That's all you got to do. Like, y'all sitting there crying. That's what I said. I know a lot of y'all ain't play football, ain't play basketball, ain't play no kind of sport because y'all don't know how to compete. Like, dog, I had to learn my lesson the hard way. In social status in Charlotte, bruh, I'm fighting, but guess what I got to do? I call my little cousin up. My little cousin go to UNC Charlotte. Hey, cuz, you want to make some money right quick? Yeah, how much you want? How much can I make? Shoot, I give you $75 if you just wait in line to pick up a shoe for me. What college kid don't want $75 or can't use $75 to take a chick out to the movies or something like that? That's movies and popcorn right there. Or one of your little high school cousins who can drive. Like, hey, little cuz, I know you need about $50, $75. Man, I just need you to wait on this shoe for me. Like, that's all you gotta do. Wait in line. Or if you want a sneaker, I'll get a sneaker for you. Like, dog, it was people on there crying last night. Oh, well, I be at work. I can't do this and that. And I don't want to spend the resale price because I feel like they getting over. I'm pretty sure you got a family member that you can give a couple dollars to. Hey, cuz, wait in line for me, man. Get this shoe for me, man. I'm at work. I ain't gonna be able to get off. Like, I'll pay you. I'll give you gas money. Like, y'all y'all don't know how to compete, man. That's why I say y'all be B-word and moaning. Like, dog, y'all hating on other people getting their money. If you want to get some money, become a reseller. Like, figure out the game. Learn how to compete. Learn how to compete. That might be the coach coming out of me, like getting on my kids. But for real, you gotta learn how to compete. If you tired of taking losses, learn how to get a win. Like straight up. Like I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. And I'm gonna keep saying it. That's how I know y'all didn't play sports in high school. Y'all was clowns in high school and college. Y'all was clowns. Y'all were clowns because y'all don't know how to compete. Grown men, like, man, matter of fact, like that's how I look at YouTube. Like I'm looking at Ron, I'm looking at Skinny, I'm looking at IBA, Chaotic, Unbreakable. Like, yeah, I'm competing with them. They're my boys, but it's a friendly competition. We all out here to try to be the best YouTubers. Snipe be talking about fame. Like I said last week, I ain't worrying about fame. A lot of people know who I am. I do this because I like sneakers, and this is a platform that I like to interact with people who like the same things I do. Like, and Tops just said it. Do your footwork. Like, I like to compete. I've always been a competitor. Like, that's just one thing about me. I'm a complete a-hole. I used to think I was Kobe back in the day, but you gotta compete. That's all y'all gotta do is compete. If you tired of the resellers getting all the sneakers, man, have somebody go get them. Like, dog, Sean said, hey, some of the resellers, New England Patriots. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they got the cheat code in Chicago. But I'm lucky enough, I'm on crutches. Y'all about to see in my video that I'm uploading. I'm on crutches, and I did my footwork yesterday with one leg. So ain't nobody got no excuse. I asked my girl, I'm like, babe, when you get off work, can you take me by the malls? We rode all around Columbia. We went to every mall in Columbia to put in for raffles for these bread 11s. Like, dog, it's no excuse. Learn how to compete, man. Like, some of y'all just, I don't know, man. Some of y'all, bro, I see why these kids, especially these little boys, I see why these little boys sissies now, because they got sissy daddies. Some of y'all don't know how to be men. Y'all think crying gonna get y'all out of it. Man, stop crying. Man up, compete. Like, God, dog, like, man, y'all make me sick, bro. Y'all make me sick, man. I'm about to post a link to get some people in here, dog. But it's crazy, man. Like, bro, I know I sound like Allen Iverson talking about practice, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all need to learn how to compete. Stop crying, man up, hold your grapefruits, and do your thing, man. Like, dog, I hit on Travis Scott's without bots. I hit manually. Like, all these sneakers, you got to do footwork. Go stop saying that, bro. I mean, I cry. I cry when I used to cry all the time when I lost until I got tired of losing. I think the last time I cried probably been my senior year of high school when we lost in the state semifinal. The last time I boo-hoo cried. That's the last time I boo-hoo cried. I ain't cry when I got hurt. I laughed because I'm like, shoot, a little bit of pain. It's all right. But link in the chat. Yeah, Houston, anybody can get in, man. Like, we having an open discussion, man. I wanted to talk about it last night, but Break ain't let me get all my frustrations out. So I got to get it out right now on my live, man. Because, yeah, we can hear from Houston. Houston, I posted the link. Anybody can come in. All right, who we got up here?
Yo, what's up, going on? Yeah, man. I was on
what's up, man?
I was on UBK shit last night, and I think it got kind of mixed up. What I was saying was I wasn't trying to promote fakes, like go buy fake. What I was saying is all these grown ass men out here crying because they can't get a shoe. When it should be, if you want the shoe, go get it. If you don't want to put in the work, then take your chances somewhere and go in and buying a fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't sit here and cry because another man is out there putting in their work every day. You know what I'm saying? From sun up to sundown to get the job done, and you don't want to.
Exactly.
Like,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to Paradise real quick.
All right, talk. Go ahead,
because like what I'm saying is like somebody like Unbreakable, he might get up at let's say 7 o'clock that day and might not get home till about 6 at night. So yeah, if I'm doing all this work to get these shoes, I gotta put a little something on it. Like, ain't shit free.
Exactly. Ain't nothing free.
Ain't shit free.
And like he said, I ain't mean to cut you off, but like he said last night, if you feel like that, go ahead and do that work for free. And like I was saying, bro, like me and my girl drove around the whole city yesterday. And like, dog, like all that time, I ain't gonna say it's wasted time because I did get 2 guaranteed pairs, but like it's taking away all your time, and we got kids.
Yeah.
So we had to do all that, like, bro. And then just to think about it, when I pick up the shoe, I gotta ship it to you. Shipping about $10. Like, come on, man, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not thinking logically.
Exactly. Like, and then like nobody complains to Nike. Nike paid what $40 for the shoe, and then put another $130 on top of it.
Exactly.
So Nike to me is one of the biggest resellers ever. Exactly. Like they paying $30 for the shoe.
Exactly. StockX, GoDaddy, all these Flight Club, and we see it. We see it all the time on Complex when they be having the celebrity shop. Like, dog, they spending all that money on all them shoes, man, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, listen, man. Bro, man, like I myself, I don't give a damn what shoe it is. I'm not paying over $50 retail for it. Like if it's more than 50, I don't want it. I don't want it. Only one I jumped out the window and got was the Travis Scott ones. I paid retail for those. I paid I paid up on those, but that's because I really wanted that shoe. But at the same time, I didn't even try for the shoe. But I want it, so I gotta pay that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people just gotta stop crying, man.
For real, just stop crying and do your thing. Like he said, you gotta adapt. He said you gotta adapt. I'm saying you gotta compete. Like, bro, like that's what make the measure of a man to me. When you learn how to bounce back from adversity. Like, compete, dog. Like I keep saying, I know that this is just the coach coming out of me. But that's the thing, like, y'all really gotta compete when you're trying to get these shoes, because y'all know how the game go. Like, the game ain't changed. It's been the same way. It's been the same way since 2011 when the Concords came back out and when the Galaxy Foams came back out, that's when
Yep.
That's when the sneaker game started getting crazy.
You said
Yep.
UBK said that, go?
Huh?
UBK said that?
Yeah, he said you gotta adapt. Like if you want the sneakers, you gotta adapt to the game. Like
Yeah, you have to like look, check this out. So today my plug hit me up. She's like, "Yo, we got our orders in. Come pick it up." I'd rather pay that $40 extra to guarantee my pair. You know what I'm saying? Because from what it's looking like, everybody's gonna triple up, double up, and if I'm sleep, I'm gonna catch an L on that shoe, no matter if they made 2 million pairs. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go pick mine up today.
I think
okay,
I think from a resale perspective, people hate the asshole reseller. That's the issue. Like they
Yeah.
hate the dude that got all the shoes. You know, they taking the picture behind all the shoes or whatever, but they don't know the work that goes into all that, man. Like it's a lot of work that go into that. Number one, even with a bot, you are not going to hit 15 pair of shoes. For the most part, you won't do it. You got to be in a cook group. So it has to be at least 3 or 4 of you to hit multiple pair like that. What we normally do is we will go out to someone like you and we'll say, hey, you got this Jordan, right? Like the breads that are coming out. Go, I'll give you 300 for it. But later on, when all the stock is gone, I'm gonna sell it for 340. So I'm gonna make a $40 profit. It's really about the volume versus the profit. You automate the process and you kind of look back and you hold out on it. So to Unbreakable's point, I get where he's coming from because I feel the same damn way. I'm looking at it as, and I disagree with that too. I don't think it's Nike's fault. It's the buyer's fault. You set the market. Period. If the shoe sells out and you want it that bad and you tell me you're willing to pay $100 for it over, I'm gonna sell it to you. If you say no, then I gotta reduce the shoe or I gotta sell it at retail because I need to get my profit back. At least I need to break even. If you're willing to give me 50, 60, $200-$300 extra for it, why would I not sell it to you? I don't get that part. I don't understand
exactly, bro. It's basic economics. I'm pretty sure everybody in here finished high school. Everybody in here that went to high school took economics class. That's all it is, basic economics.
Yeah. And then to the point of the whole, he only do GR shoes. But the thing is, okay, it might be a GR shoe where you're at. It
Yeah,
might be sitting on the shelf where you at. Like someone else inside some little small town or some other
Everything
state.
sell out.
You
That's what
right,
I'm
big
saying.
King. You
It
right.
exactly.
might be gone. You know what
But
I'm
You
saying?
right.
Like,
80% of
so,
resale is GR though. That's what people don't
yeah.
get. 80% of 70 to 80% of resale
And
is
and
GR.
and let me say
Period.
something.
Hey,
Unbreakable Kicks put a good point yesterday. Every shoe is a GR. That is the only shoe that's not a GR if it's a quick strike.
Yeah.
So every shoe is a
Yeah,
general release
I don't know about
besides a
that one.
quick strike.
No, no,
Why
not
not?
not,
It
because
but
makes
not
total
because we
sense.
got you
here's
can
the
have
go.
a
Because if that were the case, then you could have got a green lobster from anyone. It's not
That was a
that
quick
can't be
strike.
right.
That's a quick strike.
Well, yeah, I guess when you put it like that, yeah, you're right. Okay, I get you. All right, you're right. You're right. You're right.
hey fellas,
You know what I'm saying? So that was
let
a
me
good
see
point.
what hold on, Tops. Let me see what Keep Pushing Kicks got to say. He been muted the whole time. Go ahead, Keep Pushing Kicks.
Oh, my bad. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, I just wanted to say, I mean, I was asleep last night, or I would have been in there. I just wanted to say, man, I piggyback on what you're talking about, Goat, and being out here, man, because I used to be that guy. I would say maybe about a year and maybe 3 months ago, I was that guy that, you know what I'm saying, didn't really know much about shoes. I knew I liked them and I knew I liked what I liked, but, you know what I'm saying, as far as goodness, it was always here or there. Then I started watching Unbreakable, and I'm like, yo, I see what you're doing. I think that I can do what you're doing, so let me do what you're doing. And here I am now, a year later, and you know what I'm saying? I'm able to get any shoe that I want. And like you said, it's a competition. I'm competing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a basketball player, bro. So, for example, the women's satin, the ones that came out. Those one when they first dropped, bro, there were sizes out there that were selling at finish line. If you got that size, you can flip it on StockX for $1,000 right then and there. That release, I came out of that release with one pair, only one pair in
Hey,
Chicago. I came out with one pair. I went home so defeated, man, and I was so upset and everything like that. And what did I do? I took that as motivation and came back the very next release, which was the Obsidian ones. Man, I made a killing on that, bro. Made like $500 profit off of just the Obsidian ones, bro. And that's because that's all drive, that's all hard work, that's all dedication, and that's learning from
yeah,
your mistakes, bro. So yeah, everybody crying about them not getting a shoe and everything like that, man. That's boy talk. That's boy talk. A man figure out how to fix his problems. If a shoe is your
exactly.
problem, then go get the shoe. So that's all I had
Yeah,
to say, man.
yeah, cause I got a story. Just and then I'm gonna be out. But like I remember when the Master 12s came out, I had really just got back into sneakers. Like when that shoe had came out, and
Hmm.
like I was like, oh, I want that shoe, and I went out and I sat in line, and I'm like the fifth in line, but I see all these chairs. I'm not knowing. Then once I get in, all these people show up and sit in the chairs. So now instead of like being third, I'm like 10th. So when I get up there, my size gone. So I'm like, damn. So my size gone. So I leave. I try to hit on sneakers out. Blah blah blah. Long story short, I didn't get the shoe. But what that taught me is, know what I'm saying? Instead of crying about it, I said forget it. I just wait on the next shoe. And then I end up
Bruh,
copying a shoe. Know what I'm saying? A different shoe the next week. Like these shoes come out so frequently to where if you miss on one, you bound to it's bound to be another one a month later that you really gotta have.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, cause
Like,
that's what I tell everybody, bro. Is anybody that comes to me and they like, bro, I just took an L. I said, bro, it's always another shoe. We at a point where it's a Jordan every Saturday, man. Every single
every
Saturday.
Saturday.
I think what's killing is, man, everybody want a hype release.
Yeah,
Like everybody want the hypest release. And you know what? There are shoes that are just sitting in the mall that in just regular foot stores, man, that look good, but you don't want it because they don't have any hype around it.
yep.
but
Like
And
but
you
but
get mad or get upset when something that got hype around it, like a Travis Scott comes out. You're like, damn, why can't I cop a shoe? It's a million other shoes you can get. You just missed out on that one.
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, bro.
but see,
Like I was saying earlier with the Travis Scott ones, I wanted the ones over the sixes. I didn't hit on the ones, but I hit on the sixes and the Air Forces. So I'm thinking, well, shoot, maybe I could trade up to the one. But since I won the sixes, I'm like, shoot, I might as well just keep them now. I mean, I can sell it if I want it, but I got a Travis Scott in my collection. Like, I mean, it's always gonna be a hit or miss, man. You just got to keep pushing. If you take the L, keep pushing. That's all you
yeah,
got to do.
and then it be the main people that be complaining that, oh man, I want this hype shoe, I want this hype shoe. Then they get the shoe and then they don't wear the bitch. It just sit in their
Don't wear
closet.
it. Or can't
Yeah,
dress with it. Don't know how to dress with it.
that's the worst shit right there, boy.
For real,
That's the worst shit.
What's so
man.
weird to me though, the
Hey,
sneaker
Goat, I'm
community is
about to get out
Hey,
of here.
you'll be
I gotta
back, Goat.
finish out my work shift. I appreciate you letting me on. Is it cool if I do like a little shout out?
Oh yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey man, everybody that don't know me, my name is Keep Pushing Kicks, man. I just created a YouTube channel about a month and a week ago, man. I'm already at I think 140 subs, man. My goal is to get to 200 subs by 2020. I actually just put out a video today, maybe a couple hours ago, addressing this Bread 11 madness and everything like that. So if you got some free time, I appreciate all supports. I appreciate all critiques and everything like that, man. Keep pushing Kicks on YouTube and Instagram.
Hey, go ahead and type in the chat so everybody can get at you too, man.
I got you, bro. All right, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
No problem, bro. Yeah, man.
But I got a question for everybody up here, man. Like, real quick question. Why is the sneaker community the only one that take reselling so hard? Because it's reselling in every community.
Every community, everything. People resell iPhones. And like they said last night, people resell rims for their cars. And like, no.
Man, listen, man. People crying about like the Brad 11s, but them goddamn what the fours still sitting in stores. That's a dope shoe. I copped it. I made a video or two about it. The bloodlines, like it's shoes out there that you can cop that are dope shoes. It's just people get caught up in the hype, I think.
Yeah.
Because I never hear people complain about resellers until it's a hype shoe.
Exactly. That's why you really got to ignore it at this point, man. Because like Coach said at the beginning, man, it's all hate at this point. I'm saying you talking bad about resellers right now, man. You hating. I'm saying my thing is like you said, get your hustle up.
That's it. That's all it boils down to. Get your hustle up. Like I wanted to say something earlier about I don't know how many people smoke, but if you smoke, imagine if I'm a street pharmacist and I got somebody calling me say they want an A. All right, I don't know how eights costs in y'all area, but I spend about $35 for an A. So if somebody called me and say, "Goat, I want an A," all right, I'm gonna charge you such and such. But if they talking about they want me to drop it off, oh, that's extra. You
That's
ain't
it.
about to get my price, and then I got to go bring it to you. Like, bro, you tripping? You gonna have to pay
Yeah.
extra. I got to come bring it to you.
Yeah, people putting a lot of emotion into it. It's like going to the club. You can buy a bottle of Hennessy at home, but when you go to that club and you buy a bottle of Hennessy, it's $250 versus
Exactly.
$30. It's all about the concierge service, man. And again, you don't have to buy it. I even used the example the other day of remember when that Nintendo Classic came out?
Right.
Yeah.
I got 4 of those. I sold each of those for like $325. And people were saying, well, like it restocked. It didn't restock for like a couple of months though. Or, something like that. I still made the money off of it. People were willing to buy it. There were no complaints there. I don't really get why it's such a big deal. You can get a shoe, you gotta put in the legwork. You gotta automate it. You have to enhance the process. If you don't want to do it, then shit, it is what it is.
People
And,
don't care about those
That's
shoes
it,
at this
man.
point, man.
and then,
People
man,
don't really care
patience
about the
is a
shoes.
virtue. Patience is a virtue, man. Like if you don't want to pay $1,200 for the Travis Scott ones, don't pay it. Wait for it to go down, or try and catch somebody. Like Christmas time is the best time to like really catch you a good steal on a shoe, because people need Christmas money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Yep.
patience, man. You just gotta have patience. And then
And Trey,
everybody resells.
everybody. And Trey D
Everybody.
said it best. Without reselling, the sneaker game wouldn't be what it is. Like
Yep.
Exactly.
it would.
Hype
That's
is
a
what drives
fact.
the culture. Hype drives the
Exactly.
culture.
Yep.
Man,
I don't know.
I made about $11K this year off of resale. I'm not about to stop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, as long
Cause
as I'm
I
not selling
know.
you a fake shoe, I'm good, bro. Like that's the only
Yeah.
thing I factor in. Selling you a fake. If I sell you, I never want to sell you a fake. But if it's a real
That.
shoe, I'm selling it, and I'm good with that. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
And man, now I'm gonna say what I said earlier, man. It's all about doing your footwork. Like if I can
Yeah.
go out here a month fresh out of surgery and go put in for raffles and do my thing, like dog, it ain't no reason why y'all, the people that's crying, can't go out here, put in for the raffles. The information be online to tell you which stores getting them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, bro,
Yeah.
like,
And then like the crazy thing to me is people complain about a Unbreakable or a Flight, their prices too high, but to go into goddamn Flight Club or goddamn Urban Necessities and pay whatever that sticker price is without a problem. But you'll
But I'm gonna say
complain about a Unbreakable.
the whole thing about Unbreakable, it
fact.
really is based in hate with Unbreakable though, because
Yeah.
they the folks that saw the rise of Unbreakable, he started off as a small channel. I'm saying he told his stories about how he took his L's and he started doing the
Yeah.
footwork. He started getting his flip game up, and then Now he unbreakable, and now folks hate that. They feel like,
Man,
oh, you making
man,
all this money on YouTube. Now, then you
man,
got your
I have been
reseller
following
business. Then you got
Unbreakable
the
since he was at
brand.
like. I've been following Unbreakable since he was at like 300 subs. So I've seen the grind. You know what I'm saying? And that shit motivated me to really like start my own channel and start putting up videos. Cause I always said I was
Right.
gonna do it, I do it. But just seeing him grind and get to where he at, like I'm like, okay, yeah, man, I'm
And,
gonna go
and
ahead and
that's
start it.
and that's where the resentment that came from with Break. I'm saying because folks saw him as a small guy, and they saw him build it. They saw the whole evolution, the whole growth of him. And I'm saying, and they hate it.
And
And,
he's
and bro,
jumped, and he has jumped a lot of these dudes. He jumped over them, and he's bigger than them now. So now, yeah, like you say, it's just hate. It's all hate.
It's all hate. I'm saying it ain't got
and
nothing to do with the resale. These
that,
folks,
that,
they don't care about the shoes, man. It's hate. It's just a hatred of
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
yeah, man, that go back to what I was saying, man. Learn how to compete. Compete is the word of the day.
That's it.
Learn how to compete.
Compete.
Straight up.
Compete. COMP. Compete.
Yeah, man. And I want to talk about something else that Flight said last night. Everybody know I work at Foot Locker in the retail store. Flight said something about building relationships. A lot of people don't know we get paid off commission. So when somebody coming in and buy a sneaker or buying a bunch of sneakers from me, like I'm gonna look out for that person because that person putting money in my pocket. Like he
Right.
can come in like, hey, yo, go. Let me get such and such. I'm coming in, like, put it to the side for me. All right, bro. If you don't see me up front, just ask somebody for me and I got you. Boom, boom, boom. Check my man out. Shoot, he done
Yeah.
put money in my pocket for my next check. And then he'll probably throw me a little something for holding the sneakers for him. So it's all
Mhm.
about building relationships.
It's about relationships. In the shoe game, it's about relationships. That's the most important thing.
But
Like
it's
when I
about
was younger
networking.
and I
It's
was
about
doing it,
networking with everything. Think about it
yeah,
like
when
when
I
you get a
was
job.
younger,
When you get a
they
job,
called
you
me up, hey,
network, right?
Yeah, network.
Most jobs that you get, it's not because you applied for the job and you got the job. It's because you knew somebody and they looked out for you. They gave you a referral or a reference.
Yeah, it's all about who you know.
Hey,
It's
fellas,
basically what.
man. Hey, go, man. I appreciate you letting me on, man.
No problem,
I'm
bro.
gonna jump out, man, and let somebody else jump in or whatever right there. Follow me on
All right.
YouTube and Instagram at Grip Kicks. Peace out, man.
IBA, we ain't necessarily talking about the drama. We just talking about why like people as a whole don't like reselling or has a problem with reselling. We ain't necessarily like me personally, I'm not pissed me about the drama because I can care less about the drama anyway. But my thing is like as far as people like why do people hate reselling so much? Like if you want to stop reselling, like I keep saying, go out here and compete with the resellers. Like I ain't talking about the drama. I ain't worried about the drama. Like I ain't got nothing
but
to
I'm
do with that. Them cats can do whatever they do. I'm pretty sure Break ain't worried about it because at the end of the
but
day,
that,
he's still getting his money. So it ain't about the
but
drama.
that's my 2 cents go. I'm saying I don't think people hate resellers. They just hate certain resellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I get
No,
out of
I
it.
agree. I agree with that. If you got to think about it, man. You got a dude, young kid, posting 50 boxes of Yeezys or 350s. Immediately, it's gonna spark an emotion in somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like showing out, clout chasing, capping, whatever you want to call it. But the reality of it is, though, man, you don't know if all those shoes are real. You don't know. You don't know all the details behind it, so you can't let that trigger you.
Yeah. And with the thing about real and fake, like, bro, that's on your part. Educate yourself. If you claim, this is what I tell people. If you claim to be a sneakerhead, like we always have people, oh, I buy all the J's. I'm a sneakerhead. And I'm like, just because you buy Jordans, that don't make you no sneakerhead. Like,
Yep.
if you really consider yourself a sneakerhead, make sure you learn the ins and outs about sneakers, how the sneaker game work. Like, that's a sneakerhead to me.
Yeah.
Knowing everything about how the game work, or knowing the particulars of this sneaker, what the materials are made with, how they made it, when they made it. Like that's what a sneakerhead is to me. Like they just all about sneakers.
Yeah. My boy, my business partner broke it down after Troll's video. He broke it down. He said there's 5 people in the sneaker community now. There's a reseller, there's a hype beast, there's a tourist, there's an enthusiast, and there's a sneakerhead. And all of them are conflicting with one another right now. Everybody kind of at odds with each other. Those sneakerheads, like you said, educated. An enthusiast is someone that just likes shoes, but you know what? They may not have the education. Hype beasts just want the clout. The resellers in it for the money. And the tourist is somebody that just saw a shoe. Oh, I like that shoe. Now I can't get that shoe. How can I get that shoe?
Yeah.
It's just a conflict of a lot of different factors or parameters in one culture that's causing a lot of this shit to happen, bro. For me, I'm out of it. I just want to buy my shoes, bro. I'm out of all the other bullshit. I just want to enjoy my shit. It's too much.
It really is too much.
It's too fucking much, man. I'm out. Like, I can't do this no more. It's too much fucking shit.
Bro, I had somebody cuss me out in my Facebook inbox. I've been putting on Facebook that I'm getting the bread 11s, and I posted a picture of my 2012 pair. And somebody inboxed me like, that don't make no sense. You already got the sneakers and you about to get them again. Like, you don't look out for nobody. I'm like, but I just went live showing y'all how to get the sneakers. Like, if I make my money, so if I want to buy the sneaker again, of course I'm gonna buy it again. Like, people just got to learn how to get out their feelings, man. If you want the sneaker, you'll do anything it takes to get that sneaker if you really want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm changing my damn tag name. I don't want shit. The only reason why I had the Houston Sneaker Club was because of the business. It was never about, I love shoes. You know what I'm saying? I went through the moment where I couldn't buy them. Life took over. I had a kid, fresh out of college, bro. I just couldn't do it. And I got back into it when I got a better job. You know what I mean? So I still love it. I still have a passion, but I don't have a passion for all the hate that comes with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of people, well, how'd you get this? You using a bot. They don't realize that a bot costs money. The proxy costs money. The damn, bandwidth costs money. Like, I have to have the credit cards, the capital. I still gotta do all that shit, bro. I gotta find the links.
Yeah.
I gotta do all that. It's not just I click a button and it happens, or my boy clicks a button and it happens. It don't work like that. It really don't.
And that goes back to what we just said about people being educated. Like, maybe people need to educate themselves about that. Like, how to use a bot. Me personally, I don't know how to use a bot. I've never used the bot to get any of my sneakers. Like, any sneaker I got on Sneakers App or anything, like, it's been manual, or any sneaker probably been from my stores, one of my stores I worked at. Like, just educate yourself, man. I'm gonna say it again: compete. Learn how to compete.
You lose a lot of money too with bots. You gotta pay like $20, $25 for proxies. If all them shits fail, you lose all that money. You don't get that money back.
Yeah, you
don't get none of that back.
Yeah, you pretty much betting on yourself.
Yeah, shit. You get my mom. I got my mom clapped from Foot Locker, bro, because I was over there trying to do shit one day. They picked up on it, so now she can't even. The IP address done been flagged. All kind of shit, bro.
Wow.
Like, yeah, like it happens, man. I don't know how to fix it. For me personally, like, even with the Unbreakable thing, I've been on, I think, a couple of platforms where I've said, I don't see a problem with him taking people coupons. That's their dumbass fault if they want to give him their coupons. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, if he convinced them to do it and they want to do it, man, look, I think that's a hell of a business move. Shit. Yeah. I never thought about it. But
my thing is, ain't nobody putting no gun to your head and telling you, hey, buy the sneaker from me. Like, nobody putting a gun to your head and telling you, like, people need to worry about their own pocket. Like, spend your money how you want to spend your money. Or let people do the same thing. Let people spend their money how they want to spend it. Like, I know me, like, my mama be telling me, don't spend all your money, or don't spend such and such money on that. I be looking at my mom like, shoot, what you think I work for?
Yep, I'm right there with you, man.
What you think I work for? I don't work for nothing. Like, I don't have any real responsibilities right now besides, like, the regular car insurance, rent, utility bills. Like, I ain't got no kids or nothing. So, of course, I'm a cater to myself. Shut up, girl.
And then, like, you got to think about it too, like this. Like, people are saying, well, the botting is unfair. For me, the fucking being able to sit in line is unfair for me. Shit, I got a real job. I got an 8 to 5. I can't take a vacation day or sit and camp out for 2 fucking days. That's why I missed out on so many shoes. I couldn't afford to give up a whole day and sit outside of a Foot Locker and wait. No, I can't do that. So I'm willing to pay I'm willing to pay resale to get what I want. That's how I've always felt.
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay it. Go ahead, I'm sorry, my bad.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and finish.
No, I'm just saying I'm just willing to pay it, bro. Like I'm okay with paying it because I can't get it any other way.
Exactly. Hey, Tops, you muted, Tops. We can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear a word you're saying. Nah, we still can't hear you.
Yeah, he may have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to hop out and hop back in. But yeah, that's another thing. Like the Kyrie preheat. Like, I missed out on all those sneakers, but I had to go to the Gold app and pay. Like, I really wanted that sneaker, so I had to pay what the price was on Gold. Like, I don't know, man. I just find it weird that people don't like how the game is being played right now.
So I don't know if you know anybody from Houston, but like when the Travis Scott space store opened up, you had people in line, man, starting that Tuesday. As a matter of fact, it was people in line starting that Tuesday. I mean, a bunch of people, dude. Like a whole bunch of people. Then we can hear you.
Yeah.
You saw like cars pull up, and people were telling me like they from New York. Those are the New York resellers. Hell, all of them got in front of you, but they build out the relation. I'm just being dead ass honest, man. They got the relationships though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the relationships built up with these people where they have exclusivity to the shoe like that. So people had to wait in line. My boy had to pay people $75 to wait in line, and even bought them Travis Scott tickets to get some of the shoes that he was releasing or whatever, just in a way to get it. He looked at profit over, the inconvenience.
Yeah.
It's all about what you're willing to do, man.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like I got a cousin that go to UNC Charlotte. If I need him to go to social status for me, he'll go camp out at social status. I'll bring him something to eat if he camping out. Like, dog, like, he camping out. I'll bring him something to eat. I'm already paying him, I give him about $50, $70 for, for camping out and getting the shoe for me. Like, dog, like, that's one of the things where I understood where Break was coming from as far as being able to adapt to the culture. Because, like I said, who don't have a little cousin in high school or college that can't use that type of money just to go out and get something to eat or something like that, or to take their girlfriend or their boyfriend out to eat or something like that. Somebody said I'm always eating. I ain't eating nothing, man. I think Houston, I don't know wherever Houston. But yeah, man, like it's crazy, man. Like, y'all just gotta learn how to adapt to the culture if you want these sneakers. Compete with the resellers. If you compete with the resellers, maybe you'll knock some of these big time resellers out. Like,
am I still muted?
And like, nah, you good? You good now? We can hear you now. Top.
Yeah, you can hear me, right? I can hear you. Yeah. You can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Bro, this is what I like to tell a lot of people, man. Like, create multiple accounts on Foot Locker, sneakers app. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts. Like, bro, no lie. I made my girl sign up for an account on all the little sneaker apps. I grabbed my mama phone. My mama got all of them on her phone. My sister, my little brother, my niece, like, they all got it. So when it's like, hey, what's up? It's time to cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Learn how to adapt. Learn how to compete. There are plenty of ways you can compete with these resellers if you want these sneakers.
But at first, I was like, God damn, man, I can't get none of these shoes. None of that, man. I just had to learn to adapt, become friendly with these sneaker stores, the mom and pops, all those people, man. Because it's hard, bro. It's hard out here.
It is
So
hard,
if
but
you can't beat them, join them. Goddamn, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna take the LeBron approach. I'm Kobe. I'm a figure out a way to beat you. IBA said he got. Hey, IBA, nobody don't have a 4-leaf clover like you got over there, or a rabbit foot, or whatever you got over there. You be hitting on all the time. Like ain't nobody got no rabbit foot.
But I did what Top said. I got tired of losing. And one day, just, man, in random, I asked my boy, like, damn, how you keep hitting? He was like, oh, man, I bot. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. We sat down. We went through it. He was like, even with the botting, you need to network. So we started networking. And I would say since December of last year, I've gotten everything I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I haven't missed out on anything that I wanted since then.
And see, I don't know too much about the bots. And like I said earlier, all the bots that I've seen, they're just too expensive for me, especially when I'm trying to upgrade my equipment so I can have
Facts, bro.
this 4K editing on my videos.
Yeah. And go, let me be honest with you too. Again, it's not always worth it. I can tell you now that we don't always hit. Like for me, I can be sitting there doing it. I'll miss out on everything. But my boy, he'll hit. It's a cook group. If you're in the group, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in the group may hit one. It don't
Yeah,
necessarily mean that we all gonna hit.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm on a Discord group, and I think Goat, you're on there too as well
Yeah,
with
yeah.
CJ,
We
right?
in the same Discord group.
And there's an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time. There's also Soul Links, J23. There's a bunch of stuff, bro. And like, hey, if you can't get that 10-minute head start because you got a 9-minute, and you can't go to the store, go to Twitter, get a Twitter account and
Get the
follow
code.
Foot Locker codes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
bro,
It's
it's not hard no more, for at least for me.
it
But
Only
ain't
with
for
those
hard.
limited
Shopify
shoes.
accounts, though, you can't really beat a bot though, man. Like those are hard to beat because they're gonna immediately keep pinging that pay direct, and it's just gonna keep going through until it hits something, or it's gonna cancel out. If you do get through, like the Yeezy reflectives, it's almost impossible to hit one of those without luck or a bot.
Oh, I'm straight. Y'all can keep those.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it's almost impossible, but you gotta think about it. If you get one, I've never hit one, but if you get one, that's a $1,300 come up.
Yeah.
That's true, but I'll never pay 300 for Yeezy, bro. Like, cause what if that shoe becomes a brick? I know it's all reflective shoe, and I
It'll
know
never
that shoe is
become a
always
brick.
gonna have a resale.
It'll
But
never become a brick.
but what if one day if it does?
It won't. That's the
Yeah.
thing. A reflective will never become a brick.
I don't know, man. I feel like to me the reflective joints, man. I like the shoelaces to reflect. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
like that touch. The whole reflect on the sneaker. I did review the triple plaques, all reflective, and they're all right. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather pay the 230 or the 220 for a three non-reflective. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Now, if I'm able to get my hands on them and I know what they're going for, then I ain't gonna argue with it. You know what I mean?
A
hey,
reflective is a hype beast shoe.
I got IBA's comment up on the screen. He said, "Why do folks act like it's mandatory to purchase from resellers, though?" And it's really not mandatory. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why everybody feel like it's mandatory to cop from resellers? But, like, it's really your choice.
Yeah, it's true. It is your choice. You don't necessarily have to buy from them. At the end of the day, like let's say for me, it's kind of hard to get a certain GR. For me, it's a certain GR is hard for me to get because where I live at. You know what I'm saying? I live in this beautiful town that we call Naples. You know what I'm saying? Look at this gorgeousness. But you get this, but you don't get sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me to like cop certain things, I gotta go to Orlando, Miami, and stuff like that. But if it's a sneaker I really want, I'm gonna do it. Like this weekend, I'm gonna be down in Miami for sneaker games in the football stadium, Hard Rock, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'll put all my reservations down there. Or if now I would have done Orlando. Orlando's 2.5 hours. Miami's an hour and a half. So
Yeah, but if you build
I gotta
relationships,
put in
too,
that work.
man, like my boy gifted me pretty much my Travis Scott lows. I got gifted
Nice.
my Travis
What
Scott
size are they?
sixes. I didn't pay over retail for those. My
I
boy
need the
gave me the Travis
lows.
Scott lows and the sixes. My homeboy told me I'll give them to you for retail because you always
Oh,
look out
that's
for
love.
me.
Okay.
And I gave him an extra 125.
All right, guys.
That's
So
love.
Major Closet TV said it's not a problem to buy from them, but if the reseller's buying them all, that's when it becomes a problem. So that's all I'm saying though. Like you gotta adapt to where they
Hey,
can't get them all. Like be a step ahead of the game. Like that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes to playing sports, dog. Like with me in basketball, if you predictable, I'm gonna kill you every time. Like you better have some moves where I can't stop you. Like, bro, learn how to adapt, become better at the game. What's up,
What's
J
good,
Dot?
that's
Joe?
true.
What's good, man?
J Dot Mickey. Hey, why
That-
they keep calling you Reggie J Dot, bro?
Cause it's a sneaker meme now. People think
I guess,
people
huh?
think I smoke Reggie, yo, but they don't know. I stay lit 24/7, bro. Yo, here's the thing, yo. I tell the same people the same shit I tell them about like when they get mad about me making money off gaming. If it's so easy, anybody could do it. Do it. Go make that money. Like I don't understand what's so hard about that. If everybody's like, oh well, you could just go stand in line, buy sneakers, and sell them. It's just like, well, go do it then. Stop complaining about it and go make some money.
That's just go make some money. Just step your hustle up. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
go make some money. Why can't we all get some money in this? Like,
Exactly. Hey, J Dot, I don't
Look,
understand it, man. Some people want it easy. Major's
yep, that's
Closet.
true.
I feel that, but I just got back in the game. I'm tired of taking L's. So figure
Man,
out how
Major,
to.
my
Oh,
boy.
same here. Same
Major,
here.
Yeah,
my
I
boy,
take
but I
L's
gotta
all the
be
time.
honest, dude.
Pause.
That shit gets addictive too. Once you start making the money on it, like reselling, that shit gets real addictive.
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
You
because then
can't
you start
stop, bro.
looking
Like
at
you
releases that you
won't
don't
you won't
even
stop,
want.
man. You'll keep going.
Steve, I done stopped 6'8" before. Now, if you talk about LeBron, that's a different animal, but I done stopped 6'8" before.
Yeah, you right, Houston, man. You start looking at releases you don't even want just because there might be money attached to it.
Exactly.
Bro, I even got my wife looking at sneakers. She's like, hey, look, this one's going. You want to go after this one? And, I'm like, well, if you want to. And she'll go after it, bro. And she'll hit on the sneakers app and flip it herself. And she pays the power bill with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro,
So,
my girl do the same thing. Like when the Obsidians came out, like we must have had like 8 pairs of Obsidians, dog. And like, bro, she was on it. She was like, "Are these going for a good number?" Look them up on StockX and go or whatever. And boom, she was right there with me, flipping.
Yeah. What did it for us, man? We the week that the OG Fear Guards came out, I had a bunch of accounts. My boy wanted me to do it. We hit on 3 pair. Then that Monday, we hit 3 pair of purple lobsters. And I saw what they were going for. I'm like, wait a minute.
3
Like,
pairs.
what the fuck just happened?
Yo,
And
they
to
shot
watch what
up.
I turned over to get those,
that's a come up.
it was
For
done.
real.
It was
3
over with for
pairs?
me. Yeah, 3. I got a pair. My daughter hit a pair. And then my homeboy that live in North Carolina hit a pair.
You still
And he
sitting
didn't know
on
what he
them?
was doing. Like, he was just doing it for me.
Are you
So
still
we all
sitting on
hit.
them though?
My daughter hit, I hit, and then he hit. And then the next Monday, I'm like, purple. I'm like, damn, they got some lobsters. I probably won't get it. I went in, put in my thing, and remember, it wasn't a draw. So did the same thing. I hit, my homeboy hit, and then a coworker hit. So I'm like, damn. I looked online. I saw what they were going for. That was it for me. I'm like, damn, I just made like $3,200 after, profit. I was addicted at that point, man. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not stealing. Why not? Fuck.
And that's
Let's
the
do
thing,
it.
dog. Like I'm trying to put my little cousins on game. I'm trying to show them how to do it. Like, y'all boys want some money. This how you can make some money. You ain't got to be out here selling no dope and none of that stuff. Like, it's a legal way to make money.
Yeah.
Houston,
Hell
you
yeah.
still got them you still got them purple
And I'm just waiting
lobsters?
for the IRS to start looking, into that shit a little bit more, but we'll see. I got this strange feeling they're gonna start digging because I think you can apply something as a hobby for up to a certain amount. I don't know all the details, but I know some people that make a lot of money on this, so who knows?
You still got them purple lobsters though? I don't think Houston can hear me at all.
I was about to say the same thing. I don't think he can hear you either.
No, I don't think he can. Ask Houston if he can hear me.
I can't hear Jay. I can't hear.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Tell him I'm gonna back out and come back in. Hold on.
Major said he has no issues with resellers. Just had to figure it out. Like, yeah, that's all it is. It's just a matter of figuring it out.
Major, get into a Discord group, bro. If you haven't done it already, get into a Discord ASAP. Pay that.
Yeah.
If there's a free one, or pay that funky $20, bro. $30, get your ass in one, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
It'll save you a lot of fucking heartache.
Or get the Soul Link or the J23 app. All those links, all that stuff helps, bro. It's better than nothing at the end of the day.
You can hear me now, Houston?
I can. What's up?
Yo, what up? I asked you if you still had them purple lobsters.
I do. I got to prepare for myself. I finally broke them out, but this is what I did. So I got the regular SB box, right? I want the special box.
Oh, okay.
So I wound up selling it and getting, the special box. So that's how I just want the special box.
You see the prices on them lobsters now, right?
I do.
Yo, them things are up to like $500-600.
I know. Sometimes, and that's another thing that we sell. Like, I sold mine at the time for like $375, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now they're going up. Like, I couldn't get my hands on a pair of green lobsters. I wanted a pair bad, but I couldn't get my hands on a pair. You lose out on a lot of shit, man, doing this. It don't always work out. Like, it just doesn't always work out.
Exactly. It's always hit or miss.
Just remember to eat your Lucky Charms the day before release or the actual morning of release. Eat your Lucky Charms and you should be good.
Yeah.
But that's why this is so addicting, because you get the same rush from gambling when you get that W, though. You're like,
yeah, that's big facts.
You get that big rush of endorphins when you get that W. You start, ooh, yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm going to keep watching go. I got to go back to reality.
Is it back to reality?
Yeah, man. I'm in reality right now, man. Freaking, I'm on a roof on a high rise, and I gotta check out and all that stuff. And I don't want to. I gotta check out. And so, hey, I appreciate you guys having me up here, Houston Sneaker Club, man. It was good talking to you again.
Same here, brother.
J-Dog Max, stay away from the Reggie, bro. And
never that, man.
Keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey,
keep doing your thing, player.
You're always welcome over here, man.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. Later.
All right. Like DB said, I learned that nowadays you got to move with the times and let it go. It sucks because I rock everything, but I had to teach myself that that's all it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, think about it. Like when you used to apply for a job, remember you could just walk in, give your resume, or fill out an application. Now you try to walk into a store, they're like, no, you gotta go online and apply for that job, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do it the old way anymore. You have to automate and enhance. But yeah, this sneaker shit I'm done with. Like I'm gonna buy what I want to buy. I'm gonna do what I do on the side, but all the hate and shit that go behind it, I don't give a fuck about it. I just get tired of hearing it. Like real talk, I just get tired of hearing all the hate behind it. Resale has been around forever.
Forever.
You know what it is?
It ain't going nowhere anytime.
It's just people salty when they take their L's. That's all it is. They see somebody on Instagram with a stack of like 50 shoes, and they're like, well, why does this guy have 50 shoes and I don't have one pair of shoes? It's like, well, because you didn't see the fucking 3-4 hours he spent driving around to every store picking up every single pair of shoes. That, people put in a lot of work doing this, man.
Man, J-Dot, one time I hit on, like recently, on those 350s, I hit 6 pair.
Yeah,
I didn't even post it. Yeah, I didn't post it. I posted it and I took it down because somebody hit me in my inbox and don't even know the dude. They were like, "That's why I don't like you. Fuck you. Go to hell." I'm like, damn. Like, what I do?
Just haters, man.
I'm over it, man. Fuck it. It is what it is.
man, stuff like that, you just gotta ignore it. Like, bro, I'm the type of person, I just shrug my shoulders anyway. Like, all right, you keep sitting over there in that corner pouting and crying. I'm gonna continue doing my thing.
And that's another thing too, like what Major Closet just did. Ask.
Yeah, that's it. Just ask.
Ask.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
Ask. All you gotta do is come to certain people. I've told other people, like, do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh man, thank you. Or man, I missed out, but it worked, you know, or I'm kind of getting into it. All you gotta do is ask, man. Just ask the question. That's what I did. Shit.
I sure did it. Like the first time me and Break had a conversation, I asked him like, yo, how can I get such and such, you know, just to flip it? And he let me know how to do it. Like, it's easy. Like, it's pretty much common sense. It is really common sense.
Yep. Play the damn odds, bro. Like, stack up, play the odds, you know, get a team together. You know, you got open accounts, your mama, your brother, if they don't buy shoes, all that shit is open accounts, man. Use that shit to your advantage.
It's like I said earlier, my whole family got them. My girl, mama, sister, brother, my niece. Hey, y'all on these iPhones all day, and y'all free on the weekends too? Y'all don't work on the weekends? Oh yeah, let me get them phones and set up these accounts.
Like I've done live cops before, and people are always like, how come you take W's on your live cops? I'm like, because I got like 3 different devices here. I got 2 PCs going, 4 different monitors. I got different tabs going, and people don't realize they're like the tabs when you log in them, they track your IP at the address. You need to get proxy accounts to run different VPNs to bounce your IPs at all over the world. Like, people don't understand this. They're like, well, I got 10 Yeezy tabs open and I can't get through the splash page. It's because you got 10 tabs open on the same IP.
They're blocking address
you from accessing.
Yeah, you got the same IP address running, dumbass. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know nothing about none of that. I just learned something just now.
Yeah, you gotta use a VPN and bounce your ping.
Yeah, like when you have your phone, most people don't even realize. They'll have their phone, they'll have their computer, but guess what? Most people use their phone on Wi-Fi still. So it's pinging the same damn IP address.
Damn sure is.
Like you got 2 accounts or multiple accounts in your house or multiple pages in your account that's trying to get into it, and it looks like your body. So it blocks you. Just because you don't get clapped, don't mean that you don't get blocked. You'll never know that you got blocked.
It's called a soft block. It's called a soft block.
A soft block.
They just let you sit at that window all day long. That's why people that sit there, they're like, I didn't even know it was sold out. My shit still says it's the sale's going on because you got soft blocked because you had too many tabs open.
No Yeezy lasts for over a fucking hour. If you still on the page after an hour,
except that one release, they trickled zebras out all day long.
Well, yeah.
That shit was crazy. It was like 6. I ended up cooking like 6 or 7 pairs that day, man. I was rolling in zebras.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I can now. You just a little frozen.
Yeah, I'm froze up. I don't know what happened.
Try to drop back out and come back in right quick. But I don't know if your computer is gonna drop or not.
Yeah, man, like Triple J said, y'all out here putting people on game already with that. I ain't even know that, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's just like with the Travis Scott release. I'm telling you, with a Shopify account, man, you will never. It's hard to beat a bot with those type of accounts, bro. It's just almost impossible. You're gonna get lucky. That's why he changed up the damn. That's why he changed up the URL at the last minute, and most people couldn't even figure it out because the URL had changed up on you. People were going to that same one, pinging it, overloading that Travis Scott, AJ, whatever it was. They were overloading. Then the backdoor link come through, and all these people are still on there, pinging, but everybody else done got through. They don't even realize.
People don't realize, like, without the VPN portion right there. Also, you guys got to realize if you don't have bots, learn how to use page monitors on your your browsers. There's all sorts of free extensions that you can set up page monitors that let you know when stock gets loaded. A lot of people don't know this, but like Finish Line and shit, they load their stock like 7-8 minutes early. And if you get a
Absolutely.
link to that shit, you can bypass that whole splash page that says shoes so fresh. You could buy. I've bought and checked out on Finish Line before this shit even went live, yo.
Yeah, you'll hear the term. My monitor picked it up. So like almost 3 or 4 days before a shoe come out, I already can tell this shoe is about to come out.
And you can tell when it loads the stock on the website.
Yeah, literally already.
I'm done with Finish Line.
Nah, man. Yo, Finish Line. You want to know? Here, check this out. You want to know my biggest tip for copping manually? Ready? Check this out. Sign in to each account, right? Like Finish Line or something like that. And you know how like you get stuck in the infinite cart loops, right? Have that shit when you're on your computer, have that shit added to your cart, and then load that shit up in another browser. And don't go to the Yeezy splash page. Go right to the cart and check it out from the cart because it's in your cart.
Just run the duplicate. Just duplicating on another page.
Don't go to the Adidas.Yeezy site. No, go to adidas.com/cart and it'll open up your cart in another browser and then you're already logged in there as your account. And you're like, it'll say Yeezy size 12 in your cart, you know? You're like, oh, check that out.
Wow, I'm about to
what happens when you log in, right? Like with your cell phone or your computer automatically has a change control. So what it does is it refreshes and refreshes. And you don't even see it refreshing, but on the back end, it's refreshing. It's constantly refreshing. So even though you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I was here before everybody else. No, you weren't. Your computer refreshed you. So it sent you back to the back of the queue. Almost instantaneously. You didn't even see it.
Man. Yeah, y'all giving some free game right now, man. I'm over here. I'm on it.
These are things you pick up as you cop and you like the thing with Yeezy Supply. Another jig that I used to do was I'd add in a pair of fucking right like 10 minutes before Yeezy Supply goes live. I'd add in a pair of fucking Yeezy socks to my cart, right? And I'd save that link in a bookmark. And then after I get on the fucking what do you call that Yeezy website, and I cart one of their things, and I'm waiting for it. It says you're in line waiting to purchase. I load up the bookmark with the socks in it, and it has my shoes in there as well. And I just buy the socks with the shoes.
Man, I'm about to do that.
And stop using your fucking debit card. Link your debit card to a PayPal account so it skips all the fucking authentication. The CVS number has to be authenticated before it goes through. So when you're doing it like that, you are getting skipped up. That's why people that hit, if you look at a lot of people that hit, they'll tell you, I use my PayPal account. I use my PayPal account. I use my PayPal account.
Go to your browser too, and go to your settings and have autofill turned on. Have all your settings. As soon as you hit name, boom, you click your name, everything fills in all your fucking info on the shipping thing. Done.
So all this is done on the computer.
Yeah, computer or your phone. Yeah,
or your cell phone.
Yeah, you can do it on your cell phone. Oh, you don't gotta sit there, yo. If you're sitting there typing in your shipping information, yo,
fucking crazy.
How the fuck are you copping anything, bro?
See, and that's the shit I'm talking about. Go. That's why I asked you. You know, could we jump in? Because here's the thing: you let me jump in, right? You talking to me. This is networking, right?
Yeah.
So now somebody is learning. This is how you learn. If you can pick up on you, like, damn, okay, I just learned something new. Like people knock Unbreakable, but by all terms, no offense to Unbreakable, Unbreakable is a smaller reseller compared to some of these other people. They got full systems where like full operations computerized going. They got people in China, they got people overseas, they got people here, they got people there. They're killing it like this because of the computer aspect of it. Just simple shit you can do. You knocking that man for a hustle. I hate to say it. You're knocking him for a hustle that's been around forever.
Forever.
It's been around forever, man. I'm not gonna knock that man for that. You know, you can talk about people for a lot of shit, but the reality of it is, here's the thing. I got married in June, right? I had to pay for a wedding dinner, and I took my twins and my new nephew and my wife to Honduras. Guess how I paid for that? Resell. I did not pay out of my pocket at all. None of that came out of my pocket. Bro.
It's all facts, young. You
like that, man.
You think
this $12,000 vacation? Paid for it, not 12, but with the dinner and all that, that's where the $11,000 went to. It went to the dinner that we had to pay for and the vacation. That's what I did.
Shit, small potatoes compared to some of the resale games out there. Like y'all didn't know, like fucking like 2 years ago, I made like $6,000 on fucking those little mini NESs, yo. I fucking do.
What I just say? I just said the same thing.
Them little mini S's, yo. I got a boy that worked at GameStop, and he was like, yo, I was like, let me buy the whole case off you. And he's like, what? I was like, I buy the whole case off you, and I'll give you an ounce, yo. He was
so
like,
listen to this, guess what I hit on? Guess what I hit on? You know those metallic toucan Sams, those pops?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hit on multiple of those.
Man, them things going for like $800 a pop, ain't it?
Absolutely. That's why no one can make me feel bad. Fuck that. I don't care.
Yeah,
I really don't care. I don't.
Your words ain't taking money out of my pocket.
Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care.
That's always been a thing of mine. Like, I don't get how people hate on other people getting money. Like, it's so many ways for you to get money. It's so many ways for you to learn the game. Like you just said, Houston, I got you. I put you on, and you out here, you and J Dot, y'all out here giving free game stuff I ain't never know nothing about. Like, I'm over here on the laptop now on Yeezy Supply and all that. Adidas looking for socks. Because when these aliens drop and these Yeezy Reels drop, I have.
Like my daughter, man. My daughter's a reseller. She's 16. I'll give you one that she did. You know who Jeffree Star is?
Ain't that the dude from SpongeBob? The little
Jeffree Star is the dude. See, that's why you got to educate yourself, right? So Jeffree Star is the face of the cosmetic store called Morph. He's a gay dude, right? He has a makeup kit. The makeup kit is $70. Guess how much the makeup kit resells for? $275. My daughter got 2 of them. She's a 16-year-old reselling a makeup kit that she just paid out of her pocket with us giving her an allowance. She took $150 of her allowance and turned that $150 into $500.
That's smart.
Whew. That is smart.
Like when I was a kid, I had my first hustle was reselling, but I was reselling on a small scale. When I was in middle school, I used to go to the flea markets and buy boxes of these things called Airheads. They're like taffy. I buy them for like $5, and I was selling them for like 50 cents in school. Yo, I had a whole big bag of them. I was the candy connect in school. Yo, I was making hand money over fist. Yo, as a kid,
bro. I was the same way, dog. My senior year, my mom would not pay for my class ring. She was like, "You already got a state championship ring, so you ain't getting I ain't paying for no class ring." So I said, "All right, bro."
Low key.
I know, right? I said, "Dang, bro, that's how you feel." All right. So my homeboy was selling bootleg DVDs. So I'm like, bro, like, put me on game. Like, I'll be the middleman. So he put me on his connect. My whole senior year, I'm selling bootleg DVDs, and we got a shop in Orangeburg called Cash and Carry. Bruh, I was selling DVDs. I go to Cash and Carry and buy like a whole bunch of candy, like bulk candy, take it to the school and sell it. Dog, I paid for my senior dues, my class ring, and my senior trip all by selling DVDs and candy, dog.
So much money in the candy in school, yo.
And bro, like
you have to find something that doesn't take a lot of your profit away from you.
Exactly.
Sneakers take a lot of profit. I'm sorry. Sneakers is not the most economical thing to resell.
Profit.
It's just easy to resell.
They take a lot of capital to start out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It takes. Yeah, it's just
like even 5 pairs of shoes is gonna run you up to a rack. Like, and you're gonna start talking about like when you're flipping GRs and shit. You want to flip like 20 pairs, making $20 each, and then you're starting to rack up like that, But you got to have a lot of fucking money to put up to get those 20 pairs.
Hey,
to make money, you got to spend money.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I've always been told. To make money, you got to spend it to make it.
But somebody told me a long time ago, you can't keep somebody to hustle. They either got the hustle or they don't. Like.
Well, you know what, J Dot? I don't like that term because hustling means that you're turning somebody. Nah. I believe that I always look at it as entrepreneurship. I call it entrepreneurship. That's what I mean.
I don't know. Where I come from, we always called it the hustle. Everybody got a hustle.
I'm from the hood too, but I look at it as it's an entrepreneurship. I looked at it, I saw something that was bigger out there, and I took it and I ran with it. That's
What
it.
up? You
Hey,
finished?
can y'all, what's up, man? Can y'all hear me?
It?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yeah, me and Houston had a conversation about that. I don't think it's two sides of the coin of it. You know what I'm saying? You really can't hate on, like he said, he just explained the story. He got tired of taking L's and he adapted to the game. And that's kind of the same thing that I did with it. I had to take a step back. Like, why am I taking these L's and make maneuvers on getting what I want? But the other side of the game to it, like that he was telling me about the internet stuff, which that's a whole nother ball game trying to get shoes on it. You know what I'm saying? But like on the ground, like you work for Foot Locker, that's a totally different thing. Foot Locker not playing around no more as far as like backdooring and stuff like that. But that's not counting Finish Line and DTLR. Like DTLR had a toy drive last year, and one of my homeboys, he did the toy, but then when he showed up to get his shoes, they already had sold them. And the deal was I bought a $10 toy. You know what I'm saying? I get my sneaker or whatever. And then like I think last week, I just, like I said, I just adapted to the game. I just want to come up here and tell the flip side of it. You know what I'm saying? Some people do put in the footwork, and some people, it's a lot of people that is lazy. I can't even front on that. They'll ask you late on how to get the sneaker and then cry about it when they've been advertising like the bread since last Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have been advertising them all year long.
You had a whole you had a whole year to save up that money or even figure out how to get the breads. You had a whole year.
Hey, look, J Dot had me up chilling on his live stream because I typed it in the chat. He was like, "You online right now?" I had dropped my chairs off in front of Athlete's Foot. I had the first 2 slots. You know what I'm saying? But then I kept dipping back and forth to my homeboy house, and we came back up at like, we'll leave at like 12, come back at 1, come back at 3. When I got back there at 3, I still had the first 2 slots. But the 3 resellers that I know had after me had 15 slots, had like chairs after me. So like the people that was showing up, like that was kids and parents or whatever, was way in the back on some. I knew they was done. Like they wasn't getting no shoes. It was just me and the whole line of resellers.
But then again, they could have got there early like you did.
They was mad, but you know what's funny? They was mad. They was hitting me with the grill face, like they wanted my slots. So I'm like, yo, how you mad? Because I got the first 2 slots. Like I know you. You at another store. I ain't gonna say the store, but you at another store that you not employed, and you cool with the manager, but you all in regular street clothes in the back of the store with regular street clothes on. So how you mad at me for hitting the first 2 slots? Like, come on, bro.
G-Fish, was those chairs empty or was the people sitting in them?
Nah, them joints was empty. My joints is
that shit gonna fly around here, yo.
If they empty, it's free game. It's free
game.
Nah,
check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it real quick. So what I did was, because I know people probably in the chat like, man, why he do that for some bread 11s? I'd missed out on 2012, so I'm on some DC sniper mode. I'm getting my shits at any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So I put I posted up. I got all work. I posted up. I seen that shit about 9 o'clock. After I wait till they close the store down, I dropped my chairs. I just sat in the car and chilled, looking at J. Max shit for a minute. Hit my homeboy up, went to him, came back, and we kept going back periodically. So when they put their chairs down after me, they was doing the same thing. They would leave, and there's like a team of them. They would leave in rotations, and then like when they get close to the time, them other 15 people that wasn't there was there at a certain time in them chairs. You see what I'm saying?
No, if you ain't got every single person within eye distance of that motherfucking chair, your chair is getting thrown out that fucking line, bro. Nope.
I'm telling you, bro. When I camped out for my 2012 breads, dog, I did not move. I was calling people like, bro, y'all, I'm out here and SMS.
Nah,
y'all
if you
bring
in
me
your
some
car
heat.
chilling because it's cold, I'm good with that. But you gotta have eyesight of the like. If you ain't in eyesight of your chair, yo, I am throwing your chair in the lawn. Get the fuck
Me
out.
too,
Like
man.
the
Fuck
boys
that. I'm
said,
out. I can't do
them
that
empty
shit.
chairs, oh, they getting moved. They gotta go.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, hell no.
But I
No.
was saying, but I was just playing the devil's advocate side of it. Like when some people are lazy, some people are hating. But it's a new shoe game, and you gotta adapt. The shoe game switches every 3 to 4 years, whether it's
And
apps, how they do the process. But if the game is kind of rigged, if you got the the resellers that know the manager that's not employees, and they out getting, they helping the managers sell the damn sneaker in the store.
bruh, back in the day before the
Was
Foot
worse.
Locker apps and all that came up,
It
like
was
dog,
worse.
yeah, everybody talking about it ain't fair now. Like I've literally seen people come in and sign up for their little ticket. I've
Yeah.
seen the manager throw their ticket in the trash. Like, man, bump you don't come
Man,
shop in here.
go. To give you a story, bro, my little
Strip
brother was the assistant manager at a Foot Action. When those brands came out in 2012, they literally, two D-boys did a fucking bid on the shoes in the store. One dude was like, I'll give you 500. He's like, no, I'll give you 575. Dude's like, I'll give you 625. I've seen this shit happen before, like you said, all these apps came out. I've seen motherfuckers go at it. Like,
yeah.
I'll bid you for the shoe right here, right now.
I told everybody on Raw Live the other night. I was like, bro, when I camped out for them joints, it was a dude, he pulled up. It was about 10 people in line. This guy pulled up, walked straight to the front of the line, pulled his gun out. He said, I guarantee you nobody can cut in front of me. All right, straight like that. Ain't nobody got in front of him.
Yeah, G-Fish hitting something good over there, bro.
We got my boy Slim in the building. My bad, Slim.
What it do? What it do?
Man, what's up, my boy?
Man,
good,
just man to comment on that reselling thing, man.
Go ahead, man. Speak your mind, man.
Well, really, man, my point of view, I love resellers. You know what I'm saying? I love them because if you think about it, they fuel the end. They fuel the game. Like they are the fuel.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm keeping it 1,000, bro. Like people don't even buy shoes unless it's hyped up. Like people don't even want to wear the shoes no more. Like, and it's sad. I mean, it's just sad. Like the younger generation, a lot of people, bro. Like a shoe is like the popularity is based off of what the resale value like.
That's it.
So,
like everybody called them Flint 12s, Grails, but them boys is sitting on shelves all across the country. And remember, like 2 years ago, when Jordan Brand was flooding shit, it was so easy to cop a pair of Flu Game 12s, and nobody wanted to cop Jordans then because it was so easy, and everybody was on the Yeezy Ultra Boost NMD wave at that point. You know? Resellers, if it wasn't for a reseller, yo, and you missed out on a shoe, you'd never be able to cop that shoe ever.
Absolutely,
you'd miss out on that shoe for good. Like, so it's a double-edged sword, man.
It really is. Like reselling ain't going nowhere no time soon. Like, bro, that's the game. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. You're gonna have to compete.
Right.
Figure it up. Yeah, step the game up. Figure out how you gonna get your sneaker, because it ain't going nowhere anytime soon. And, and you know what? That's what made me apply at Foot Locker. Them damn Concords. I got tired of that. I'm like, bro, I ain't fighting nobody about no shoe. So guess what I did? I went online, footlocker.com careers, boom, boom, boom. Had a job a month and a half later at Foot Locker.
Have you been working there for a long time or
going on 8 years?
Ooh,
damn, dope.
Going on 8 years.
Motherfucker owned a Foot Locker by now.
I'm trying.
Veteran.
But no, you know what though? Another thing too. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Why don't people just get cool with resellers and talk to them about, again, how this shit works.
Exactly. Like,
Just
Because
get cool with one of them. Talk to them. Talk
yeah,
to them.
you
Tell them
right
how it
about
works.
that. But it's the ego thing. It's like I'm in line with this dude, and I'm in line with I'm in the same opportunity as this dude in the line. Why I'm gonna ask him so he'll buy up the shit and then resell it to me when I was just in line with him? It's the ego thing.
That sounds like a you problem, not a
yeah,
me problem. Like, you need to get the fuck over
But
yourself,
hold on,
man.
wait. But hold on, J Dot. But see, that's where it's different. Like for me and my boy, if I get cool with you, I'm gonna throw you a shoe, and I'm gonna be like, hey, here you go, you got it. Like I said, I got a pair of Travis Scott lows because me and my boy are cool. I'm like, damn, I got a size 11. I sold him. I wanted the size 13. He needed the size 13 in my Travis Scott ones. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you know what? You done been good to me, bro. You done hooked me up. Here's the ones. You do whatever you want to do with them. My wife looking at me crazy, like, what the fuck? But here's the back door of it. He give me a pair of Travis Scott ones, right? I mean, the Travis Scott lows. He hooks me up with some satin bread toes. He hooks me up with some Fear of God. He gives me some Travis Scott sixes. It's all about building a connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right on that. I'm just like when I see on these shows when you have discussions, I understand where you coming from, and when they Unbreakable will be saying that, but I don't think it never be discussions about the other side of the coin. I'm only playing the devil's advocate saying that, but I know in reality, if you really want the sneaker, like I said, the sneaker game changes every 3 to 4 years. So you got to move with the times or you're not going to get what you want. That's just point blank, period.
Yo, my man has a point, yo, because if you really, really want a sneaker, say you camped out all night, you the third. I mean, they say you camped out all night, bro. You in line, and it's a dude in the front, and everybody in front of you buying them to resell, but you want them for the toe game. I mean,
that's why I went so hard with these breads, because 2011 and 2012, we was out there all night. We got in. They finally let us in. And we had to go through police pulling guns out on us, police dogs, and some more shit. And I ain't never had that getting a pair of damn Jordans. I almost said fuck them. So then when we got in there, I'm like literally like 10th in line. They was like, we sold out. I'm like, yo, we just stood out this bitch all night with police and guns and some more shit. And you telling us that the shit sold out? Them shits already had got backdoored before we even got in that bitch.
Same thing. I ain't get my Concord in 2011.
That's why this time, but that's why last year, and it was the redemption. I doubled up. That was for the 2011, and now, and the same thing. I got 3 pairs of breads already on reserve now.
But that once again goes back to the fact, like he said, you got to get yourself educated. You made yourself a rookie mistake in the Concords and the bread. And then now when they come back around, you made sure that you did your legwork and you went out there and you got yourself your pair for retail. Like,
yeah.
And
then start supplementing shit too, man. Like, if you like Go said, you've been knowing that these shoes gonna come out for a whole year.
Yep.
Here's the thing: everybody went after the Travis Scott sixes, right? Everybody did, but the biggest profit margin was on the clothing.
Yep, the clothes.
The damn joggers are like $500 over retail.
And sold out.
Yeah, all you got to do is like look and get on these Instagram pages and look at shit and say, you know what, I may be able to supplement what I need if I do have to pay resale by going after something else. You just do a trade.
Yep. And bro, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good. I'm sorry. No, you good.
I was about to say, I'm gonna pick it back up what G Fish said about, people out here having pride issues. Like, this is my thing, dog. I tell my kids, it ain't no such thing in my classroom as a stupid question. If you don't know,
be by about 15.
Just like you and J. Houston, y'all just put me on game about how to get Yeezys and all that, how to work the Yeezy supply. Like, if you don't know something, just ask. It ain't no such thing as a stupid question.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Some resellers that's local be trying to get fly your ass in the line too. And that shit be breeding like, yo, fuck him, yo, I'm about to steal on him and shit like that.
I'm not like that.
That's why I said before. I said that seems like your problem when he said it's a pride thing. You don't want to ask somebody in line. That's your fault if you don't want to ask nobody any questions. Like that's like you don't ask no questions, you can't get put on game.
Personally, I didn't ask any questions. I just sat back
No.
and
I'm just saying, like you said, the devil's advocate, the person, the hypothetical person in line, if they don't want to ask nobody no questions, they don't want to, ask nobody to help peep some game. That's their own fault. That's their own problem. You
some
let
people
pride get in the way.
Some people you can get them all the game and they'll still come back to you on release day. It was like, yo, what's the shoe that's going to drop? Man, it's like, yo, I told you 2 weeks ago what's coming out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like people need to learn how to swallow their pride, learn how to compete, and learn how to take L. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win everything in life, man.
Yeah.
Houston Sneaker Club put me on to a lot of information that I didn't know when we had that conversation. Because I did the same thing with him, played the devil's advocate, and he told me his point of view and where he was coming from. So I'm looking at it like, shit, that just made me stronger and arm myself with even more knowledge to get what I want. From a different.
Because like I said, G-Fizz, like I told you when we had that call in, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of times I think and I'm not knocking anybody for it. I think the kind of like the beefs and like some of the issues that they've been having in the community has caused you not you, but caused people not to want to network. Like you feel like you're choosing a side, right? And that's not really the case. This is all informative in the ecosystem. So, like, I ask people all the time when they talk to me, are you a sneakerhead or do you want to be a sneakerhead and a reseller? And then when someone says, like, well, I can't buy these shoes, I get it. Have you found a way to supplement the income? Buy some shit you don't want, sell that shit so you can have it for the shit that you do want.
Exactly.
That's all you do. You flip it and you say, okay, I don't want these ugly ass shoes. Like those Travis Scott Air Force Ones, those shoes are ugly as hell to me. But the profit margin is beautiful.
Exactly.
Facts. Like I got nothing to rebut that, man. The man said it 100% perfectly there, man.
I think we can end it on that note. That was a good one right there.
Yeah,
classic.
Before we do, to the motherfucker out there that says I don't be rocking my shoes in the chat, yo. Every shoe behind me on the shelf is worn, and my daily drivers right here, bro. Get the fuck
I had no idea, Jay, that you had over 500 shoes, bro. I
really do this, yo. People think that I'm just joking about this shit, yo. Like I got like obscure, crazy shit that you ain't seen in like years, bro. Like weird shit.
That's like my toy collection. Like I have a bunch of toys and shit, like X-Men and shit that people ain't seen before.
Yo, that's fire.
People have no idea, but a lot of that shit is worth a bunch of money. They just don't know it exists.
Exactly.
All right, we got one question before we leave. Major said, "What are y'all favorite platforms to sell on?"
My car.
Exactly.
I don't sell on StockX and all that shit no more, man.
Me neither.
Yeah, I won't do it.
I
can make more local.
Yeah, I had to let some people know, like, if I'm selling to you up close, like me and you face to face, don't try to hit me with no StockX payout, because those are like shipping transactions and all that. Like, bro, you getting the shoe right here from me. It ain't none of that. Don't hit me with no StockX payout.
So before you go, let me give you, I don't know if people know, let's give the breakdown. What you do is you go on StockX, look at the price, you remove the transaction fees, you remove the shipping fees, and you say, this is what I'm willing to pay. Then you kind of finagle it about 10 to 15% lower than that to see if they'll give it to you. If that reseller don't want to sell you that shoe and miss out on $20 or $30, then you don't need to do business with them. Period.
Yeah. I got a hold on selling some heat, man. I'm still mad about it to this day, but hey,
when you're
still out here.
That's the best tip I can say is exactly what he said. When you're sitting there trying to get a dude with the resale, be like, you're looking at the $20 that you're gonna miss right now on the sale. You're not looking at every other sale you're gonna make with me in the future. All right, having me as clientele on your list is gonna make you sell more shoes in the future to me. All right. Yeah. So you worried about that StockX payout, but you're not worried about that next payout, are you? You got to think about that.
Yeah.
You gotta tell them, man, build up your clientele lists.
I'll lose $20 for a repeat customer. I'll lose $30 for a repeat customer.
For
Shit,
real.
I'm good with that.
Somebody that's gonna come spend that money, shoot.
Yeah.
Why not?
But it was good chopping it up with y'all, man. Like,
Oh
good,
yeah, yo,
conversation.
anytime, man.
Hey man, y'all know I'm all this is what I'm all about, man. Like I ain't with no beef and no drama or none of that, man. I just want to get an understanding of why people hate reselling and just educate people on it more so they can understand it. Like I said earlier, you gotta learn. Compete is the word of the day. Learn how to compete, learn how to take your L's, and just educate yourself.
Yeah,
Or put that in stupid early before the resellers.
Yep. Get there early. Get there early, man. Figure it out. Get there early. If you can't camp out, find a little cousin, somebody, pay them to camp out for you, get them shoes, and that's pretty much it, man.
Take that L and use it to elevate your game, bro. That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
Well, you know, in Star Wars, man, for every Sith, there's another. For every Jedi, there's a Padawan. Fucking become an apprentice.
There you go.
I'm serious, bro. I'm not trying to be funny. Become somebody apprentice. Like, look, man, I see that you're a reseller. Teach me the
fuck
ropes.
with Star Wars too, though.
Yeah, teach me the ropes. Teach me the fucking ropes.
But some Houston, some people don't know how to take the L. Like if I don't get the sneaker, that shit just won't meant for me to get it. I just move on to the next one. It's always the sneaker dropping.
Man, my grandfather used to always tell me, for every loss that you take, that means that you didn't plan appropriately. When you take that first L, you go back to the drawing board, you erase that shit, and you say, okay, what did I do wrong?
That's some Batman shit, yo.
You keep fixing that shit. You just keep going back and back and back till you get it right. You like, you know what? And it should be frustrating. Everybody that keeps taking L's that are frustrated, you should be frustrated because you know why? There's something you're doing wrong. You need to find the smoking gun.
Exactly.
Find the smoking gun. Fix that shit. Fix it.
So it happens to me in games, yo. When I can't figure out a puzzle, I don't get mad and be like, this shit sucks. I'm like, I'm missing something here. There's something I gotta go back and I gotta figure out where the missing piece of this puzzle is.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do. But yo, thanks for having me on Go Houston.
Same here, brother.
Yo, G-Fish always. It's nice meeting you. I can't see the dude's name because of comments over top of it.
Slim.
But yo, Slim, nice meeting you, yo. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go get some fucking food, yo.
Peace out, y'all. Thanks, Go. I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem, man. Y'all know y'all can come on anytime, man. But I appreciate everybody in the panel, everybody that came through in the chat. For the people that's watching the playback right now, I appreciate y'all. And until we meet again, man.